Hey gang, it's Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. I'm back with another video for you today, and I have Sergio Momo here of XERJOFF, and he and I are going to review one of their latest releases, Apollonia, for you today. This is more of a question and answer kind of a review rather than a full-on straight review that I normally do. We're also going to do a full bottle giveaway of this one. So if you want to find out about this and participate in our giveaway, then please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. Sergio, thank you so much for doing another video with me.
Most welcome.
Appreciate you having me in your studio or workspace here. So tell me about Apollonia. What was the inspiration of Apollonia?
Well, we've been asked about 1 year ago to create an event dedicated to the moon landing 50th anniversary. This event was a kind of a event which was not just focused on perfume but focused on the multisensorial experience. So the multisensorial presentation experience is something that Sergio has been doing for quite a while now, and by multisensorial I mean that not only perfume but the taste, the touch, the feel, the music and so on. So we did exactly the same thing for a planetarium in southwest of England.
Okay.
But this time we added something which was particularly interesting, especially for the kids. So but this time we actually added a virtual reality presentation, which was very interesting. Obviously, virtual reality was the trip between the Earth and the Moon. But while the customer were experiencing, or the student was experiencing this trip, I was also smelling and tasting and touching elements, which was particularly successful.
Yeah. So, what kind of notes are we working with here?
Well, this time we created something which was a little bit different in terms of blending and thinking. Obviously, the moon is the main subject. So the moon is a cold planet. We envisage the moon as being cold and dusty and particularly romantic. So all of these elements drove me to create something which was based on white musk. The butter of iris, white flowers, but not much more than that. So not at all a complex perfume, a complex blend, but on the contrary, something which is very easy to understand and to enjoy without having the complexity that usually the XERJOFF blends have.
Well, you know what? When you mentioned that it was a white flower-focused fragrance, before I smelled it, I thought it was very feminine, but what I smelled was very unisex. It wasn't necessarily leaning on one side. But do you find this more appealing to women or men?
No, you are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I mean, the musk and the blend, I think that again is a perfume which needs to be experienced after 10-15 minutes that you sprayed on as a test. But definitely the white, there's nothing predominant. There's not a white flower, which is a little bit more delicate, obviously, than the musk and the iris. The iris, of course, I would say, is the hero of the blend, but nevertheless, it's still very subtle. And as with the time, the all three components actually merge together in a very well balanced, in a balanced way. So. No, you're absolutely right. Either masculine or feminine is I would say this is something to enjoy. It would be nice that the moon is kept in mind when the perfume is sprayed, because this is a part of the project.
There is something very icy and cold about it, but I think as the fragrance is wearing on you, it warms up from the creaminess. There's something under there. Feels like there's milky or creaminess from it. This
is the balance between the musk and the orange butter, for sure. But that's exactly what we aim.
Okay.
There is practically absence of any kind of wood or resin, so there is nothing which makes it warm whatsoever. So the only, I would say, from the technical point of view, the only base note, as I said, is the musk. So that's what gives you this kind of ice. What you call it, the ice perception, or what they call it, something which is very transparent and clean.
Clean, yeah, it's a very clean scent. So is this available now to purchase?
Yes, well, this was launched on XERJOFF Universe. There were 100 products which they were sold out. So now the feedback was extremely positive. As I said, for me, it was a little bit an experiment because it's not something which is you would expect from the Sergio house. But again, the feedback was positive. So yes, we are reproducing the blends, and very soon it will be available on the market.
So it's it's going to be available on XERJOFF Universe?
Again, yes, but also on traditional retail. Yes.
Oh, oh, wow, okay. And what's the price for this?
It's a shooting star price, so it's part of the shooting star collection. Well, obviously, being something which is being inspired by the moon has to be part of that collection. While the finish is a little bit interesting because, as you can see, it's got this kind of a silver flecking.
It's beautiful.
On a frosted white. So it's also we try to work a little bit on the touch and feel.
It's interesting how the bottle is exactly what you're wearing as a fragrance. So what you see on the bottle, the way it's designed, the white and silver and gray, is exactly how the fragrance wears to me. I could see that with that. So I forgot to ask you about the name. Where does the name Apollonia come from?
Apollonia is a little game, which obviously the name reminds you of the Apollo 11, which is a technical, I would say, name. Apollonia is I would say, like maybe a feminine version of the Apollo 11.
I see.
It was suggested by a friend of ours, Anita Dobson, which is an English actor, and which took part of these projects, and so we thought it was a perfect name for the.
I love it.
For the.
Great name.
For the perfume, yes.
Anything else you want to say about this?
No, again, it's very interesting to hear the feedbacks from our customer in the near future. As you may know, I like to experiment a lot. So I think in XERJOFF we are particularly good on creating classics and creating experimenting. This is an experiment, not so much in olfactive terms, but in the way that we blend it.
I see.
So it's not, as I said, it's not a classical XERJOFF that you would expect, but nevertheless it's interesting to understand if the feedback is positive.
Yeah, it's a great experiment actually.
Thank
Smells you. Great. Guys, when we were first chatting, I heard white flowers, and I thought, oh no, this is going to lean feminine, but it absolutely does not lean feminine. And in fact, as soon as I smelled it, I really loved it, especially because it has white musk or musk in the base, and I'm obsessed with that note, and I really love it, the way it smells. It smells sexy, it smells clean. The white flowers, I can't really distinguish what they are, but it's just a bouquet of white flowers, and it's gorgeous. So I hope you guys get to try it. Now, we have a giveaway that we were mentioning to them. What should we have them do to participate in the giveaway? Normally, I like to have them put down what their favorite specific fragrance is, what they liked about the review, and then, of course, where they live, so that we can qualify them. We can give them, make a game out of this.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Well, of course, feedbacks are very important from every angle, and we. At the end of the day, we do work for our final customers, for our end customers. So what they think about it is I think is very important. So whatever let's say that the most interesting feedback, it will win the. Okay. It will win the perfume. Yeah.
Cool. So will you help me select the comments?
Yes, let's do that. I think that we do teamwork on this one.
All right. So give us the feedback. Please let us know also about what you liked about this video, and then please put down your. Should we do this as a worldwide giveaway, or?
Yes, no problem.
Okay, so this is a worldwide giveaway for a bottle of Apollonia. So put that down. So put down where you live as well. So you have to put down 3 things. And other than that, if you have any questions or comments for me or Sergio, please put that down as well. Other than that, please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye.
Thank you.